Morning, guys. Back again here with some more spread action. And we'll start off, jump right into it, man. My favorite team, besides myself, calmer than you are, playing against my little brother. I don't know, man. Andy's auto pick team, sorry, Andrew's auto pick team's just terrible, but they're favored this week according to the matchups here. Cutler looks good. Turner looks good. Cadillac getting a start. Beanie Wells, great matchup. Brandon Marshall looks phenomenal. He's going to get thrown the ball to. Mike Sims Walker is going to have an opportunity. Jermaine Gresham looked good. So actually, all the matchups, all the stars are kind of aligning for Calmer than you are to have a decent week. Yeah, Big Ben ends up on your bench. I think that's a mistake. Actually, I think Ben's going to have like a 30-point game, but whatever you're going to do, what you're going to do, Andrew. You were the guru in my other league. Meanwhile, Little Brother's got tough matchups for Gore. Pretty good matchup for Hightower. Not so good for Fred Jackson. Okay for Larry Fitz. Who knows what Reggie Wayne's going to do. He's like the only viable option on that team. And then Greg Olson actually should have good. Actually, this could be a pretty high-scoring game. But I'm looking for Weber, who just has all these great matchups here this week to end up getting his first win. So Little Brother drops to 0-2. Sorry, bud, but that looks like it's what's going to happen. All right, moving on. Hike the Ball. If you guys haven't seen this guy's team logo yet, I highly recommend just taking a quick peek. Looks great. Versus the Bungles, who I didn't even go back into the records. He broke the record last week for the highest points in a game. I think nobody's top 165, so I think he beat it by over 10 points in our third season here. Just smoked it, Eric. Nice job. This one, the prognosticators are saying is going to be neck and neck here. Yeah, Breeze and Rogers cancel each other out. McCoy and Forte pretty much cancel each other out. Interestingly enough, I have both of those guys in my other league. Blunt and Rice, I give the edge to Rice. Tolbert and Bush, I give the edge to Tolbert. So already Burbank Bungles is looking better than Hike the Ball. But then come the receivers with Armstrong, Britt, and Witten versus Bolden, Deshaun Jackson, and Fred Davis. Kenny Britt's the X factor there, but against Baltimore, I don't think it's happening. Hike the Ball evens things out there with his receivers. And I got to tell you, this one looks like a toss-up to me. Neither of the defenses have a great matchup. I mean, the Browns have a good matchup against Indy, but they're the Browns. So, I don't know. This one's a pick-em, guys. Really tough to say. Good luck to both teams in the MVF division there. All right. Sink Pissa in a grudge match here with T-Team. Highly favored. This is what Tony was talking about, why he's always going up against the team who's got like the highest point spread according to the website here. I don't know. Vic, Hillis, Best. That looks good. But then I don't know what you're doing, Nate, with Jacoby Jones, Steven Chandler, and Vernon Davis. I mean, seriously, dude. You're benching Antonio Gates. Like, I mean, honestly, I don't understand what you're doing. Very strange. I think with that kind of attitude, you're just gonna lose. I'm not even gonna go to Tony's team. I'm just think any fucking fool who is gonna go ahead and bench Antonio Gates to start Steven Chandler because Chandler had a good game last week. Just deserves what he gets. Go Tony. Go Nate Burleson. Go. You're starting fucking Cobb, the guy who returned a kick for the Packers last week. Are you serious? He had like a big play, and you're benching Roddy White to start Cobb? You guys are a couple of fucking buffoons. I wish you were in my division. I can't fucking believe I don't get to play you. And yeah, that's all I got to say about you guys. I'm not going to spend any more time on you. Jesus Christ. I can't believe what I just saw on your teams. Very, very fucking funny, guys. I can't believe you're doing that shit. You're crazy. Um, anyway, enough said. We got the Riots versus Prime Time. A couple guys who know a little bit more what they're doing, bringing a little more professionalism to the league than those other guys. Jesus Christ, benching Roddy White for fucking Cobb because of the matchup. Fools. All right. Got Rivers versus Schaub. I think Rivers is going to have a big game at New England. He usually plays really well there. Schaub could have a big game in Miami, actually. They can be thrown on, but I think I'm going to showcase Arian Foster in this game. I think he's back and healthy, and he's going to do his thing. McFadden. Well, there's Foster for the Riots, right? So we'll see. I mean, that might be what the game comes down to, is who does better here, Foster and Schaub, because those are the two of the big guns. I like Primetime throwing in Darren Sproles, but and I don't know. He's more of a flex kind of guy. Harvin, Jackson, and Austin, though, are pretty good receivers. I sort of see what Primetime's doing there. Gronkowski's a nice tight end. On the other side, the Riots got Burris going and Manningham. Two number 2 receivers. I don't like that. Welker against a pretty good San Diego D. I don't know. The Riots are going to have their work cut out for them, I think. Things are not looking all that great. So I wish you luck, buddy, but it doesn't look that fantastic as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to give it to Primetime here. The website's got it as a pick 'em, but I think Primetime wins by 2 touchdowns here. And I like both teams. Yeah. Anyway, Koala Bears versus the Madmen. These are 2 pretty damn good teams. Koala Bear got out with a very, very, very squeaky win last week. Stafford, CJ2K, Mendenhall, and Sean Green, pretty stacked at running back. Bradshaw, Ryan Matthews, and Danny Woodhead, not very stacked at running back. But at receiver, Koala Bears with Andre Johnson, Hakeem Nicks, who may not play actually, and Dallas Clark, who kind of, I don't want to say disappeared, but had a bad game last week. Things don't look great for Koala Bears this week, whereas Jersey Shore just looks solid top to bottom. Santana against Arizona, great matchup. Not going to get much better than that. Greg Jennings, need I say more? Greg Jennings is solid. Things just look, I don't know, Jersey just looks solid top to bottom. He's going to win this game. Sorry, Jordan. You slipped to 1-1. Both teams go to 1-1, actually. And here we are. My matchup with the Snakes. Snakes looks really good. It's got a really good fucking team. Flacco, Peterson, Felix, Mike Wallace, Mike Williams, Steve Smith. I like him throwing Steve Smith into the lineup there. I guess Colston was hurt. Ingram's playing against the Bears. Yeah, I mean, I get that. He had a huge game last week. Why not? See him stop him. So he's going receiver heavy. Flacco's got a great matchup. Yeah, I like what he's doing. I don't think he looks that great, but he's got some nice matchups. Felix Jones is going to get shut down, by the way. Just letting you know. Go Niners. Meanwhile, Tony Romo against my Niners. Are going to have to throw the ball against the Niners because you can't run the ball against them. I don't know what the fuck D'Angelo's going to do for me or not. He looked like shit last week, so come on, D'Angelo. Show me a little something. Jamal Charles, show me a little something. Cedric Benson did show something. Who would have thought out of those 3 guys, Cedric Benson was going to be the best last week? He's got a great matchup this week also. Got Megatron. I don't know if Dez is going to play. If he doesn't play, then I'm going to throw in some bum off the street. Like, I don't know actually who the fuck I'm going to throw in there. But I'll figure it out soon enough. Maybe like AJ Green or something like that. I'll go Cincinnati heavy here since they're such a great team. I don't know. I don't love my squad this week. Aaron Hernandez looked fucking phenomenal last week, though. Ocho Cinco. Anybody wants him? He's out on the waiver wire for you. I dropped his ass because Aaron Hernandez is like their number 1/2 receiver. Welker's really the number 1 receiver, and then Aaron Hernandez has that spot. I don't know. This one's a pick 'em. I can't favor myself, but I don't really think Solid Snakes has any huge advantage on me unless Peterson goes off for like 202 touchdowns. Um, so barring Adrian Peterson having a ginormous game, I think this one's just going to come down to the wire. It's going to be like a 105, 108 kind of game. And good luck to you, Solid Snakes. All right, guys. That's enough of my jive. Have yourselves a beautiful Sunday, and I'll talk to you. Peace.